Invest in yourself. Okay, you've got a lot inside of you that needs to just pop out, and the world needs to know that you exist. The world needs to know that you are here. Okay, so what are you doing about that? Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Onyekachi, Okechukwu Kachi for short. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining and thank you for coming on board. Today I am speaking specifically to married women, probably married women who have kids and those who don't have kids. Unleash your potential, girl. I know you might be saying stuff like, oh, come of it, okay, does she even know I have kids and stuff like that? Believe you me, you're going to learn so much from this, and I just hope that you're going to watch till the end. Okay, remember the time I was in school, and it was a dream of every young girl at that time to get married. And I'm like, okay, after marriage, what next? The feeling of being a married woman, just to have this ring on the finger. So that was just it for them. I don't know the kind of mentality that was for them, but there was just something off about it for me, and I wasn't that kind of person. So I was like, what could motivate these ladies to get married and then decide to just bear the name, bear the title Mrs., or just have a ring on the finger and all of that. I wasn't quite invested. I want to ask you this question: who are you? Where do you fit in? Like, in this universe, where do you actually fit in? I don't believe that there is nothing that you cannot do. I'm a faith girl, I always like to say the scripture: I can do all things to Christ who strengthens me. You are here for a reason. You're not just here to get married, to just have kids. After the kids come and they grow up, they get married and they leave you, what next? So you have to be invested in yourself. Like, invest in yourself. Okay, you've got a lot inside of you that needs to just pop out, and the world needs to know that you exist. The world needs to know that you are here. Okay, so what are you doing about that? Always have this growth mentality. Be interested in being a better version of yourself. Okay, love yourself enough to give yourself the best. I know how you admire people, admire they've come a long way, they've achieved a lot of things. You admire them, but they've put a lot of work into becoming who they are today. So if you really want to be that kind of person, start by loving yourself. Okay, if you're someone who is married and you have a lot of children, you're asking me, how do I even go about this? How do I even start? First of all, I know there's just a lot of responsibility in raising the kids, being a homemaker and all of that, but I know that there's still something that you can do, right? And there's something about mastery. I was listening to something like a podcast this morning, and a man was talking about how you can actually make good use of your time. So while the kids are asleep, what are you doing? I know that you may say, oh, I need to rest and all of that, but trust me, there's something that you should actually be doing while the kids are out of reach. They're probably sleeping or they've gone to school. You can do it. Okay, there's nothing that is impossible for you to do. Just create a routine around your daily activities and all of that, and you'll be fine. Okay, and then dedicate your time to read books. You could also listen to podcasts. Just create a playlist. Many resources on YouTube these days. Create a routine around all the things you do on a daily basis, and then you know that you can actually focus on growth, right? Growth is something that is inevitable. You stretch yourself to do what you can do. Having kids is not all that you were born to do, right? I know of a lot of women who actually have kids and then they're stretching themselves. And I know of a mom of 4 who she's into personal branding, and she's just killing it in the industry, and I'm really super proud of her. well, she's way more ahead of me, but I'm excited for what she's doing, even with her current status. Okay, so you too can find out ways that you can, collapse your daily activities. There's just something to be done. Girl, unleash your potential, right? There's just a lot of people out there in the world waiting for you to manifest your gifts and all. So today I'm charging you, and even if you haven't really gotten married or you've not had kids yet like me, and I think the earlier you start it, the better, because you'll be able to get used to the consistency, so that when these kids start coming, you already know your way around. You know what to fix in, what to take out, and you just have a way to balance. Because believe me, there are a lot of women out there as well they work 9 to 5. People are depending on them, so they really have to work hard to meet the expectations of people as well. Define who you are. Who are you? Okay, where do you fit in the universe? What space do you fit in? How can you be of help to someone out there? If it's personal branding, it could be to teach people how to start up a business. You could be a coach to certain kind of people. If you are into fitness and all of that, even if you have your own kids, okay, you can actually teach potential moms how to take care of their kids and still become the woman that they are meant to be. Okay, so you've got a lot of potential, and I'm here to encourage you to keep going, keep moving, and you'll be surprised at what you can do. The world is waiting for you, and I'm also rooting for you. Okay, the truth is, you will get tired at some point, you will get exhausted, but it's okay to just step back and rest, relax, and then rejuvenate and come back to it again, and keep chasing it, keep growing, keep killing it. Okay, now if you look at your environment today, just look around your vicinity, okay, you'd realize that every living thing has the potential to thrive, right? And that's because God made it so. So don't just say because you are female, because you find yourself in a certain space or a certain condition at a certain time, that it's impossible for you to thrive. Okay, so if you look at the seeds, every seed has the potential to grow. Okay, let me give you an instance. My hair, I used to really have a bad relaxed hair, but because I started taking care of it, okay, it has actually grown to a point. Sorry, that's a plane flying. It has grown to the point that I'm starting to love it, and that's because I put so much care. I paid attention to it, and then I started to nurture it as well. So that is what happens to your idea, right? Whatever thing you have inside of you, your dream, your goal, whatever it is, give it time, nurture it. Every seed that is planted, if nurtured, grows to a seedling, and thereafter to a full-blown tree that bears more fruit. Okay, so that's it with your potential, with that thing you're thinking about. What is that idea that you have inside you? Okay, now I want you to get down a sheet of paper, write down the ideas, highlight them, and then you flesh them out. How are you going to achieve these things? Nurture it. Okay, put a lot of time into it. Pay attention to it. Now you'll watch it grow and blossom, and then you realize that as you continue to grow this potential, it will actually bear fruits. Okay, you realize that you were at this particular place initially, but now you are doing other things. You're starting to do other things as well. Okay, now this going forward would actually be things that will create or generate extra sources of income for you, and you'll be so amazed at how far you have come. Okay, so this is me again, charging you to utilize your potential. Okay, check inside of you. What do you know how to do? Okay, figure out how you can get in touch with people who know how to do it, and then you get to work. Once again, love yourself enough to give you the best, because you deserve it. All right, so don't see your current status as, you know, someone that you're going to stay, you know, for a long time. See yourself, you know, manifest, see yourself blossom. Okay, see yourself reaching the fullest potential, because God has placed in every man all that is needed to do life. And trust me, you want to utilize that. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you some other time. Ciao.